Hey guys, if you're enjoying Gleipnir, then you absolutely don't wanna miss this video because today we are counting down top 10 anime like Gleipnir. Number 10, High School DxD. If you think Gleipnir had some outlandish ecchi scenes, then you're definitely not ready for High School DxD. After being killed on its first date, Issei is reincarnated as a devil. Resurrected and brought back under the service of Riyad's Gramarye, he begins his new life as a pawn in a devil's workshop. If you think that ecchi anime can never have a good plot, then this anime is sure to give you run for your money. But hey, be careful while going into this series because there's a reason that this anime is hailed as the king of ecchi and harem anime. Both Gleipnir and High School DxD takes a young protagonist and puts him in an environment surrounded by supernatural beings, lots of blood, and some extremely good action. Number 9, Kill la Kill. Costumes giving you supernatural powers. Yup, that sounds like Gleipnir, but actually it's not. It's Kill la Kill. The only way that Ryuko might find more about the death of her father is through Satsuki, but she isn't willing to spill the information. And her bodyguards have school uniforms that give them supernatural abilities to kick Ryuko's ass. So she might have a hard time getting Satsuki to spill the secrets out. But Ryuko might have an ace up her sleeve. But it's just a little bit too embarrassing for her to wear that in public. Both Gleipnir and Kill la Kill gives the protagonist supernatural abilities and power of a talking costume. And both of them have got the same amount of spice level, if you know what I mean. And yes, both have got amazing fights. Number 8, Attack on Titan. Yes, this might come as a surprise to many. Awesome but unknown superpowers in the hands of a whiny protagonist, and you have got a formula for a good show there. After watching his mother get eaten alive by a titan, Eren has decided to kill all the titans out there. But the difficulty level in this task may be a bit too high for Eren to accomplish because he is just a normal sized human being and titans are these big, giant, building sized monsters. You can never be too sure about anything in this anime because everything is too unpredictable. This anime might as well be one of the best anime of this generation, if not the best. And by the time you reach Season 3 Part 2, you are sure to have goosebumps on your entire body. Both Gleipnir and Attack on Titan has a whiny protagonist with unknown supernatural powers, and both of them has got a badass female lead beside them. You think Gleipnir is hype? Then make sure you hit the brakes hard before you watch Attack on Titan. Number 7, Bungyo Stray Dogs. Heightened senses because of supernatural powers that the protagonist never knew he had. My god, that sounds awfully similar to Gleipnir. After being chased out of an orphanage, Atsushi discovers that he had supernatural ability to turn into a tiger. But not just any tiger, but an awesome tiger. Being scared of its own powers, he runs away from the society But everything changes one day when he meets the suicidal maniac Dazai and the supernatural detective agency. Both Gleipnir and Bungyo Stray Dogs have the protagonist who had suddenly discovered that he had some new special superpowers they don't know about. And as the show progresses, both of them learn how to use it for themselves and the greater good of society. Number 6. Killing Bites. War between different factions for power and transformations. Yup, that definitely sounds similar. After a kidnapping attempt, Yuya finds himself in something really big. A war between the 4 biggest factions in Japan. The prize is the control of Japanese economy. And the weapon used in this war is human-animal hybrids who have heightened physical abilities. Both Gleipnir and Killing Bites have different factions who are fighting for a greater power, and both of them have got transforming people who have supernatural abilities. Number 5. Fate Zero. When you have got the ultimate wish-granting power at the end of the string, there is bound to be bloodshed. Holy Grail has the power to fulfill any wish of the person who wins the Holy Grail War, which happens every few years. The participants are the heroic spirits summoned from the legends and the masters who summon them. As the 7 pairs of masters and servants engage in a battle to win the ultimate prize, the Holy Grail, there is lot of bloodshed. Both Gleipnir and Fate has good characters, amazing superpowers, and a wish-granting system at the end of the long battle. Also, there won't be any problem if you haven't watched any Fate anime before. You can start with Fate Zero. Number 4. Parasite. Aliens, superpowers, a naive protagonist, and lots of killing. Yup, that's Parasite alright. After the alien parasite that invades the body of Shinichi fails to take control of the brain, both of them get stuck together. And as both of them fight against other parasites to survive in the battle of natural selection, the naive young Shinichi from the first episodes turns into a badass by the last. This anime is a masterpiece if you like bloody awesome fights and human transformations. And character development also. Both Gleipnir and Parasite has aliens with supernatural abilities who turns naive protagonist into a badass. Number 3. DEADMAN Wonderland. Naive protagonist, supernatural powers, deathmatch, and also a badass female lead. That is everything that sums up DEADMAN Wonderland. After being falsely accused of killing his entire classroom, Igarashi Ganta is sent to a jail. But it's not just a normal jail. It's something where humans are treated as animals. They are not even considered to be human beings. And as the time goes by, mysteries unfold, and Ganta realizes that he had some mysterious superpowers. And there is a big conspiracy behind why he was falsely accused of murdering his whole class. Both Gleipnir and DEADMAN Wonderland has lots of deadly superpowers, blood, and lots of insane humans. Number 2, Mirai Neki. Where Edge is mentioned, Mirai Neki is the first one to show up. When compared to Mirai Neki, Gleipnir feels like a crawling child. That's how much edge this show has. After being dragged into a death tournament by the god of time, Yuki is given a future diary where he can read what will happen in the future. And that is the tool he must use to kill the other competitors to win this death tournament and become the next god of time. But there is someone who doesn't want to compete but help Yuki, and that is Yuno, the pink-haired yandere that will do anything to protect her love Yuki, and yes, she will even kill tens of people. Both Gleipnir and Mirai Neki are edgy as fuck, and both of them has got a crazy female lead and a naive protagonist who is head over heels for her. Number 1, Darwin's Game. Take the edge meter of Mirai Neki a little down and you will end up with Darwin's Game, a good deathmatch tournament anime. Sudo Kaname is the protagonist who finds himself on the death list of many people when he starts playing the new Darwin's Game. But hey, he is not alone. He has got a yellow hair companion who is searching for the killers of her family. And yes, she is a total badass, and yes, the protagonist is also a developing character who slowly develops in the span of the whole show. I think you must have found the similarities in both Gleipnir and Darwin's Game, but I highly recommend you to check it out.
よし、捕らえた。完璧なタイミング。
たとえこれをかわしたって俺のシギルグリーディーミサイルはあらゆる飛翔体の軌道を操る。
Hello everybody, if you found this video interesting, informative or useful in any shape or form, please give it a like. And if you are interested in watching more of such list of top 10 anime, then click on that red subscribe button and I'll see you next time. Anime Rookie signing out.